Hi, today I wanted to share something that's actually been in the news for several months now, and that's the NAR settlement, or National Association of Realtors. It's actually been, in play now here for a couple of months as far as all the changes that took effect. They actually took effect in early August. And so the reason I want to talk about this today is that change has really drastically changed how real estate has been conducted for years and years and years. And that is because it used to be, what would happen is a listing agent would meet with a seller, negotiate a commission for listing the property, and then that commission would be split between the buyer's agent that brought in the buyer and the listing agent. Not necessarily always 50-50, but there was usually some sort of a split that took place. Now, today, with these changes, it is possible that you as a home buyer would have to pay your buyer broker's commission or compensation. So what does that mean? Well, that means that you could potentially be looking at 1 to 3%, for example, of additional cost that you didn't used to have to pay. Now, in many cases, it's still being negotiated to get the seller to cover this, but it's not always 100%. So I bring this up just to make you aware of it, so that when you're talking to us as a lender, when you're talking to a realtor and getting ready to hire one to go out and show you properties, make sure that you're having that conversation with them so that you understand exactly what happens if the seller doesn't agree to cover the commission. What does that look like? How does that impact your finances? This way, especially when you're talking to us as the lender, we can discuss, not only how much it may or may not be, but just maybe some different ways to help cover it, or at least in some ways lessen that blow a little bit. Because for years you've had to just worry about your down payment, your closing cost, and sometimes you didn't even have to worry about your closing costs because that could get negotiated to be paid for by the seller. Well, this is going to be very similar. Hopefully you'll be working with an agent that will be able to negotiate and get the seller to pay that portion, so you don't have to pay it in addition to your down payment, for example, or your down payment closing cost. Listen, I hope you found this information helpful. If you have additional questions, don't hesitate. Give us a call, shoot us a text. We're always here to answer your questions. And until next time, we'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.